gentlemen, Nkoba here back with a brand new video. And bro, this is later I've done a video, but today we're going to be reacting to True Mysterious Kid horror story animated. And what other best time to watch a horror movie than in the night? Probably. Yo, it's 10 o'clock.
It's not late to watch a movie.
It's 5 past your bedtime.
So just watch this video.
My name is Caleb, and I live in
These guys sound
Pennsylvania,
like Gideon.
not near any big cities like Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, so you can imagine it's a pretty woodsy area where I live. This happened.
Bro, it's actually cool to have this kind of house that you're isolated, you know what I'm saying? Like you can literally cut off those trees and build
Some
something.
years ago when I was 11. It was my 11th birthday, and I had invited 8 of my friends.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. He said 8. Oh, plus him 8.
But for this story, there's only 2 of them who really matter. And their names are Landon and Mateo. To give you a basic layout of my yard, you have my house and driveway on the left, and if you move a little to the right, you'll get to the pig pen, and behind the pig pen...
Yo, why are you keeping dogs in a den?
the big pine tree. And let's say you decide to go even further more to the right, you'll get to my neighbor's house. My dad knew that some of my friends hadn't been over to my house before, and didn't want them to end up into my neighbor's yard. So he built a little fence just to make sure that no one would go into the neighbor's yard. During my birthday party at one point, we all decided to play manhunt. I don't know if I played it right or wrong, but we made 2 teams. A seeking team and a hiding team.
I don't seek, yo.
After an hour or so, almost everyone said they wanted to go inside. I told them that they could go inside if they wanted, but I was going to go ahead and stay outside and search for Mateo, who was nowhere to be found. Everyone went inside except for me and my friend Landon. We both decided to search for Mateo. We split up at one point, and I was behind my house looking for him.
Oh, hell nah. Hold on, if it's not late, I can split up, but if it's late, hell nah, bro.
When I saw a dark figure in my driveway, I guess the other person saw me too, because he rushed around to the front of my house. I chased after him since I thought it was Mateo. The figure then ran up to the pig pen and went around the pine tree. I swear at one point, I heard a strange laugh and it didn't sound...
Yo, did you say pie tree? I thought pies were baked.
...sound at all like Mateo. It sounded like someone else. But there was something very off with that laugh.
Yo,
you kind of had to be there to really understand it. At that time, I didn't think much of it and continued to chase him. Once I went around the tree, he was gone.
Bro, you could have just shouted his name. Why the hell would you chase someone that you don't know?
I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find him. While the fence was small, you couldn't jump over the...
Hold on, this guy has some big balls to be chasing someone around the house. Like literally only him and some weird ass neighbor. Ain't no way I'm doing that.
Fence that fast. That's what scared me. I heard something drop beneath the tree. I moved the branches out of the way and shined my flashlight towards the tree. But there was no one to be seen. Being absolutely scared to death, I began to run away when I saw Landon. I got him and told him the entire story.
That's what you should have done.
He didn't believe me. I told him that I wasn't splitting up again, and he said that that was okay with him, and we both started to search again behind the house. We were getting bored looking for Mateo. We were shouting for him and screaming, but...
Bro, the dude was right there. Is that not the guy you're looking for?
But after a while,
is that not
we
the
decided
Mateo?
to give up. Then, in a sore and raspy kid-like voice, we heard from behind us, "You can't give up. You still haven't found me." We both turned around and saw that same black figure running back up to the pig pen. I was terrified. Landon quickly convinced me that it must be Mateo, just changing his voice and trying to scare us. I nodded, and we both ran after him. When we were only a few yards behind him and about to get in the pig pen, I told Landon,
"Bro, at this point, just call your dad. And why would Di Matteo be playing this kind of play? Hell nah, bro. No way. And I heard this is a true story too, so.
And to run around to the other side. He did, and I kept chasing after the figure. But just like last time, once it turned around the pine tree, it was gone. I saw Landon run around the other side. We were both terrified.
He's at the other side.
We then heard in that same sore and raspy kid-like voice say, "I'm right here. Come and catch me." Then came the sound of 3 to 5 heavy pair of boots stepping onto the ground from what sounded like almost every direction. We both screamed aloud and ran back towards the house. Matteo came out of the other side of the house where he was hiding the entire time. And we both told him to run inside the house with us. We got inside and everyone looked so confused seeing us all so scared. We told them what had just happened, and they didn't even believe us. I was just so shocked that not even my parents believed us. It wasn't like we...
Bro, don't his friends care about Di Matteo, dude? They literally, like, left... Oh
saying that
God.
there were zombies or something, but something so much more plausible. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. Now there's
Bro, I thought
another
there
part
was
of the
zombies for
story,
real.
and I still believe to this day that this part of the story is connected to what happened.
Hold on. So he left his friend out in the wood and... Bro... Hold on. Did he find his friend?
Happened that fateful night. 2 years passed from that night. And one day, I decided to walk around my neighbor's house since she was on vacation, and I surprisingly hadn't been there before.
Hold on, so he didn't find his friend? I'm confused right now.
I walked around her house wanting to see what it had looked like. When I turned around the other side of her house, my heart literally felt like it dropped. I saw a kid with long greasy hair and a dirty face that looked the same age as me. He was smiling and gesturing with his fingers for me to come with him. I was so scared I could barely move. Then he screamed, "He's right there! He's right there! Get him! Get him!" Then I heard 3 to 5 pairs of footsteps coming around from the other side. I was able to finally move and started to sprint towards my house. Luckily, my dad had taken down the fence after my 11th birthday, so I had a straight path right to my house. While I was running, the thought came to my mind that these were probably the same people from my birthday party incident that happened 2 years ago. Once I got back into the house, I looked through the window to see if they were still there. But they were all gone. I told my parents, and just like last time, they didn't believe me.
Bro, if you're a parent and your child tells you something or you notice your child didn't feel into it, how? Why? Bro, that's an L parent right
Back
there.
from doing chores, and I begged my parents to buy security cameras for the house. They finally...
Yo, imagine him begging you to buy security camera and you still don't believe. Bro, come on, man.
agreed. Soon we got security cameras and connected it to the security app so that it would alert our phones, just in case we weren't home and someone was going to break in. I'm older now, but I still suffer from PTSD.
What's PTSD? Parental Sensor Advisory Demand. What?
From that incident. I have no idea what they would have done if they would have gotten a hold of me. Were they pedophiles or psychos or just looking to kill me? When I think of it, it still gives me goosebumps to this day.
Yo, what if zombies are actually real? Hey man, if you enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button, comment if you want to see react to this kind of video. And yeah, mom, peace.
I do it every time that I can fool, yeah. Get my monies in the class and you don't do, yeah. Make a ring is the best, so you know, yeah.